If you're planning to take Salesforce Data Cloud Consultant Certification and looking for some structured resources, well, I'm going to share you the resources that help me in clearing the certification. Stay with me till the end of the video. I'm going to share you some tips that will accelerate your learning as well as it makes some difference in the way you attempt the certification exam. Hi, I'm Krishna Kuntamukala. Welcome to my YouTube channel Cloud Apply. Firstly, we'll try to understand how to crack Data Cloud Consultant Certification. You will get 65 questions. 60 are scored and 5 are unscored, placed randomly in the set of questions. Salesforce generally does this to gather data on questions performance. Good part about the consultant exam is you need only 62% to clear the exam. This is a list of resources provided by Salesforce, but these are very exhaustive. So as the video goes on, I'll share some resources that will minimize the time taken for the certification, and at the same time you have a comprehensive knowledge on Salesforce Data Cloud. Let's go through exam outline and weightage and type of questions you might receive in each of these sections. So Data Cloud overview, in the results I've got it was listed as solution overview. Expect questions on what Salesforce Data Cloud is all about, key features, overall value it brings. Think of this section as setting the stage. It is a why behind everything you're learning. It is 18% and it comes around 11 questions in the certification. Next section is Data Cloud Setup and Administration, and it contributes around 12% in the certification exam. That means around 7 questions you will get in this regard. So here's where you get your hands dirty. You'll see questions on how Data Cloud up and running, like setting data streams, managing permissions, like who sees what, and who can configure and access what in the Data Cloud, and configuring connectors. So if you're an admin in your team, you feel like you're right in your home. Data ingestion and modeling, it contributes around 20% in the exam, like almost 12 questions. It's like getting deeper into the system. Like you'll tackle these questions on data sources, harmonization, building scalable data models. Master this, you hit the gold. It's the biggest chunk of the exam for a reason, and you will really enjoy going through this section in the trailhead. Identity resolution. Here is where you become a data detective. Expect scenario-based questions about merging identities and resolving duplicates. If you can nail the difference between a unified individual and an individual, I think you're in a good shape here. So it is around 14% of weightage and around 8 questions you can expect in the exam. Segmentation and insights is again a major piece here, like 18%, almost 11 questions in the exam. So it is like a strategy of the data cloud. You'll see questions on creating customer segments, generating insights, activating those segments in real time. It's all about turning raw data into personalized marketing magic. And finally, acting on data. Even this is a huge chunk here with almost 11 questions. This section covers how to activate and operationalize the data. So entire data cloud lifecycle, like deploying the segments, syncing with engagement channels. In other words, it's where everything comes together and makes an impact. So let's start with the resources that help me in clearing the certification. Here is the trailhead for this Data Cloud Consultant certification. In the trailheads where there's a project specified, there you can create a custom data cloud playground to clear this certification. And one thing I observed here is there are some issues with the playgrounds that are being provided. So that is the reason you see I couldn't complete most of the projects. And one thing I found it very interesting here is this connect data cloud to Copilot prompt builder. Of course, we didn't get much questions from this segment, but I really enjoyed doing this project. So I would definitely recommend you guys try this. And here you get a org that is for a coastal cloud. Sorry, not coastal cloud. So yeah, Coral Cloud Resort, and it's their data source. It is really helpful. Like, it was fun working on this project. The second resource I would talk about is unlocking data cloud. Data cloud decoded YouTube series. So you have around 10 videos here. They talk at very high level things what we can do with each of these segments. You can really go through this video segments here, and these are really helpful. And one more video series by Salesforce is from Simon Connick. So this goes a bit deeper on the concept of a data cloud. So what exactly the data cloud is going around. So these are already part of your trailheads, so you can go through them. And one thing I found very interesting in the internet is Dinesh Yadav's notes on Salesforce Data Cloud Consultant. So everything was put together in a very better way. Like, this was my just before exam preparation. Like, first, once I went through all these segments, I chose to go through this before taking the exam. And of course, Salesforce documentation, it isn't very detailed. Like, some segments you might feel like knowing more about it. So that is where help documents, they help. Like, for example, identity resolution and segmentation. There are so many things that shape up these segments, and trailheads and these video series is not completely they will connect the dots. So that is when you might feel like visiting Salesforce help documents here. One final resource I want to talk about in this data cloud consultant certification preparation is ChatGPT. So it helped me a lot in understanding some scenarios where I would ask ChatGPT like,
explain me segmentation as if you are explaining it to a 7-year-old.
So I just use prompts like these, and it is able to give me some things like that. The responses, as you can see on the screen, where it helped me understand what exactly the concept is about. And one more thing I use this is for understanding, like for any practice questions. Like, take this prompt. So when I provided this prompt, ChatGPT was able to provide some questions to me. Like I said, if you know the difference between unified individual and individual, it means you have got almost half part of identity resolution. So this was very helpful. Like, and the question patterns were almost matching the real time, and in the real time you might see NTO outfitters kind of questions, but the overall concept of how a particular problem has been solved or problem is solved, that is covered by the questions asked by ChatGPT. And again, you can find so many online resources like Quizlet or any other places where you can see some sample questions for consultant exam. Wish you all good luck for the certification. If this video helps you in cracking the certification, don't forget to tag Cloud Applied. Have a great day.